Greetings, metal community. It's Roger back with another video. Obviously, yeah, it's been a while, but as I said in my previous video, I shoot videos when I feel like it. No pressure. Yeah, this one will be just you know, heavy metal, doom metal. There will be no death metal and black metal in this video. So if you're here for that kind of music, you can find better things to do with your time, probably, or not. Yeah. This album, I think it was Steve over an ST Young played this a couple of months ago in a video, and I was like, I've been meaning to pick up this album and also the first album. This is the third album from '90. I do have that with that crazy professor with the organ where fuck is what, Atomic Winter. That one I had, you know, I bought back in days, but kind of when we came to '90, you know, there was other style of music that was more interesting for me, so I kind of forgot a little bit about this band. But this is great heavy metal power, a little bit power thrash, a little bit kind of. I do get some Candlemass influences, especially on the vocal side, but also, but they play a little bit faster, of course, than Candlemass. But great band, and not a band you see too many people talk about really, and it's a shame because especially this one and the album previous to it is top notch when it comes to. It has a little bit of thrashy riffs in it, but it's for the most part it's heavy metal / power metal. Yeah, great, you know, high pitching vocals. So yeah, this is an original copy that I found, as said, a couple of months ago. So yeah, I will pick up the first one as well if I find one, because they're well worth having in the collection, in my opinion. So yeah, I will link it up below so you can go check it out if you want to. When I was into the same seller, he had, I mean, I pick up compilations whenever I find a cool compilation. I will pick it up. This was like 10 euros. It's in very good condition. The vinyl is, you know, VG plus, and everything is good. Metal rock, thrash, and speed. You got Annihilator, Sepultura, Skyclad, Hoax, Dark Angel, Coroner, Load Blast, ADX, Psychos, which I didn't know before, Eccentrics, Candlemass, Anoxy was another new one for me, Mordred, No Return, and Lemming Project. Lemming Project, you know, I feel doesn't fit here at all because they are pure death metal, but yeah, really a cool compilation. There's a couple of unknown bands here for me, so pretty cool to pick it up. And as I said, nothing beats these old cool compilations. This is on Diamond. Never heard of that label, I think. So yeah, that was from that seller. Now it's a new album. It's a new Critical Defiance album. Thrash metal from Chile. Out on Dying Victims Productions, called The Earth Won't Fall. I don't know about that, but we'll have to wait and see. And Dying Victims is another label that do, you know, extras. There's a sticker and a postcard and also a poster and a download code that fell on the floor, but yeah, I mean, this is in a way a cool cover, but I don't need a poster of it, but I think it's cool that they have posters with them. So this is old school sounding thrash metal. I really like the two first albums, and I really do like this one up to a certain point, but the opening 3 or 4 tracks on side, yeah, the first 4 tracks on side B for me is just a, you know, it's a mess. It's kind of shorter songs, more punky, fast, kind of breaking out of their style. Kind of destroys the whole flow of the album. They do come back with a longer, you know, longer epic track. It's kind of a little bit epic thrash on that side. I would put maybe these guys a little bit more towards bands like Paradox, a little bit more. I wouldn't say melodic thrash, but it's not the most brutal stuff. But they are slightly technical or technical enough, you know, and they are great songwriters. But I just don't know why the outburst they have on the second side is it destroys the album. If you're gonna check out this band, which you should do with the first two releases, because they are top-notch thrash. I don't know about this yet. Maybe these songs will you know, but I've listened to this quite a bit, and yeah, it did let me down a little bit compared to the previous ones. But side A is great, and also at least 3 of the songs on the B side is great. But there's something there that's kind of just destroys the flow. But go and check them out if you want to have some, you know, it is good quality thrash, and it might just be me. I do sometimes get annoyed by the little things. Now we're going on to some more doomier stuff. Do have 2 box sets showing at the end, but yeah, the new odd album, or how do you pronounce that? I don't know. Untouched by Fire. Pretty well known UK doom by the gentleman called Mark Deeks. Did really like the first album. This album doesn't sit as well with me. I think it is a little bit too monotonous in a way. I don't know why the first album clicked more with me. I feel a little bit bored about it, but I haven't been in a doom mood this summer. I have to admit that. You know, I've been listening way more to black metal this year, so it might be that. But if you like the first album, I'm pretty sure you will like this as well. But for me, it was a little bit stepped down. But it's the second album that happens. It just get a little bit lacks a little bit power. Might be the production as well. I haven't kind of. And they still need more spins with this album because, yeah, I'm sure it will click with me at some point. But for now, it's a little bit a step down from the first one. That doesn't mean it's not a good. I mean, I really enjoy listening to this, but I just wanted something more. I kind of feel that this album doesn't go anywhere. It is a little bit too similar songs and a similar tempo. Maybe a little bit tempo change here and there, or more of that. I don't know. I still have to listen to this, but I listened to this for 4 times, so it should have clicked with me better if it was great. Yeah, next one is 3 albums that I picked up on from a Hammerheart sale. I did buy more of that, but I lost the video and I didn't bother to reshoot it. Ereb Altor, Gastrike, Gastrike. Yeah, Swedish, would say Viking era battery worshippers. And they are worshippers because that has never been a secret about this band. I did pick up the End album as well. I do have several of Ereb Altor albums on CD, but they were like 10 euros, so I thought, you know, why not pick them up on vinyl? They are pretty good if you like, you know, the Viking era, like Hammerheart and Twilight of the Gods with battery. Go and check out these guys. They are doing a great job with their music, and yeah. There's nothing like wow factor about it. It's just quality. Yeah, Viking era battery. Also picked up this Isole album. Again, I think it's Swedish. Candlemass style of music, but these guys have some death vocals here and there. Not much, but just enough to kind of spruce it up a little bit. And I really like this band. Quality doom. It is classic doom, but I do kind of just throw in some death vocals here and there, which I do think fits the music very well. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Isole, do so. So next one is a band that I have never seen anybody talk about, and I'm not surprised really, because back in the days they were not big. It's the Decoryah box that contains Wisdom Floats, Fall Dark Waters, and Breathing the Blue. Yeah, this is a very cool box, and it has a plastic slipcase, which I think is awesome, because it will protect. The box is just like this. It's not fancy box, a lot of it's just a reissue of the albums, and it kind of I pulled out. These are the original. This is the EP, the latest EP, and this is the first album. I couldn't find the second album, but I know I have it on CD. But that's a different story. There's no. I would have loved to have a booklet here, kind of with some interviews with the guy behind this band. Finish. I don't know where to put them. It's doomy. It's gloomy. It's a bit gothic. There's female vocals here. There's a kind of a. It's clean vocals all the way through. The male vocal, especially on the first album, is not. He's not very good singer. So he didn't nail it, to be honest. But the female here has kind of a Enya sounding vocal style, which yeah, there's a poster of the cover, but it's not a fantastic cover. Enya sounding vocals, and she's kind of carrying the whole album. I'm not a fan of this type of music at all, you know, like now, but back when this came, it was kind of something new. The songwriting here is really good. It's interesting songs, and it's kind of very well structured. It's just that production is kind of not very good. Kind of a little bit amateur production on it, and it sounds more like a demo, really. This was originally released in '94, and they were on the Metal Blade, but it's Temple of Darkness that have done this box. Black vinyl. I'm not gonna show this too much. I mean, if you haven't heard this band, go and check them out. I will link it up below. They are unique sounding. Then we have the second, Fall Dark Waters. This is a big step up, both in production, and also the male clean vocals here are way better. Yeah, it comes with a plain lyrics sheet, and as I said, I would have loved to have some kind of bio about the band. He has restarted the band, so maybe there will be some new stuff. But again, I like these songs. They are very like floating, like a river, a calm river throughout. There's nothing, you know, brutal about this. It's just very, lay down on the couch and relax music for me. There are two sets of female vocals here, somewhat more operatic, but yeah, I prefer the. You know, the Enya vocals. She's very good. As I said, this is very weird, or not weird music, but it's very kind of calm and yeah, just something different, especially for me. You know, this is something that I really liked going back to these albums, but I can see, I see the potential here, but again, the production could have been better on this album as well, even though it's way better than the debut. The debut might have better songs, but this has way better production. And, you know, yeah, very gothic feel to it. And this is the EP that came out in '97. And this one is kind of not so good, really. It's just, I don't think they managed to captivate the same feeling and atmosphere that they did on the first two The songs are a little bit more kind of streamlined or kind of easier build-ups on the songs. So the production here is of course the best one. So if you had a production on the first album like this, it would be different. But yeah, go and check them out if you want something. I mean, this all the clean vocals here, female vocals as well. This is not an album or a box set that I will pull out often, but I just thought it was cool that somebody would release this stuff, because it's a very underground band from the 90s. So yeah, go and check it out if you want something like very calm and relaxing music with heavy metal guitars. And last but not least, I've seen several people show this, so I'm not gonna pull it out and show it. The reason why I picked up this box, I didn't have any of these albums prior, so I do know these two very well, and I like them a lot. These two albums are great as well. I never heard them before. I think, at least not like in a whole session. Especially these two albums are the least Black Sabbath-y album. They are more heavy metal albums, really. There's nothing reminiscent of the Ozzy and Dio era. So, yeah, if you don't have these albums and kind of stuck in the past, I mean. Great stuff. I mean, this is a really good box set, very well done, and it didn't cost that much money. So, but you have seen unboxing of that video of that box before, so I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, that was all for this video. I will be back shortly with a death metal and black metal update, and also have a couple of response videos to shoot. So there will be more stuff for me the coming weeks, so you don't have to wait 3 weeks for my next video if you are waiting for a video by me. I don't know, but always thanks for watching and subscribing and all that good shit, commenting in, that's always cool to hear from you guys. And until next time, be sure.